Hey everybody, it's time for a pop-up. What do you think? It's still Tuesday, April 15th. This is my third video today. I just got done a couple hours ago doing a show with Kathy Beale. Please check that out because it was a really great conversation. And there's so much for us to process, to absorb and to process. And I know that the overwhelm can put us into a state of just wanting to bury our heads in the sand, but we've never really been about that, and we know that that doesn't lead to good things. So as more and more of the American people are waking up to the heinousness of what's happening, I mean, this is how Nazi Germany started. We are going to overthrow this fascist regime. Let's just start there. But really, as far as starting goes, let's go do the bunny hop with Bob the Bunny because we need a moment of lightness. There he goes. He wants to read some tarot cards, apparently. Now he wants to do some scrying. There you go. You want to do some scrying, looking into the crystal ball? Bob the Bunny saying everything's going to be okay. Hug your neighbors, spread love around. And he just can't wait for Easter. All right. Sorry, Bob, I have to work. Okay. So, we're back. You can see I still have my radiator. It's still a little chilly. My trusty old radiator. So let's just dive in a little bit and see what we can see. I am noticing that Fox is starting to be shocked at what's coming out of the orange buffoon's mouth. You know, the guy that they've admired for and defended for 10 years. Oh, he's so wonderful. The fact of the matter is what we have on our hands is a man who's a monster who talked about Hannibal Lecter because he could identify with him. I'm not saying he's a cannibal, but he could... How did people miss this? If he kept bringing up Hannibal Lecter, then there was something about that fictional character that resonated with him. Because he kept behaving as if he was sympathetic to the character. Just pointing that out. And we have to, when there's a sadistic sociopath murderer mind in a position that was until recently the most powerful office in the world, we have a big problem. Not only that, we need to get him removed. So we're going to look at what's going to happen around getting him removed. All right? This will not be a long video because this is a pop-up. A hop-up, pop-up. I know that they're attempting, the legal system is attempting to get Garcia back into this country. I am going to read on that. I'm going to read on how that's going to go. I have read on it before. It's a turning point. We're in a turning point. You're here during a very historic, difficult time, but let's see what happens to Garcia. It's very, very, very dark. It's very dark. I thought I hadn't heard anything about him being a father to more than one child, but I just found out he's the father of 3 children. The Tower card is a big upset. The Nine of Pentacles is... It's interesting. The Nine of Pentacles in this new deck has a bunch of kind of like beehives, containers behind her. And this is the power of our legal system, the legit legal system. Really amping it up to the hilt. And I have the death card. So let me just ask the guides what this means. There's an end. It's definitely an end to this situation of this deportee situation. I'm asking about Garcia specifically. Let me ask the cards. I'm asking the cards. Let me ask the pendulum. Does the death card mean this nightmare will be over for Garcia? I have the nightmare will be over for Garcia. Oh, well, let's just ask, will he be returned? He'll be returned. I'm not going to go any further than that with this question. We'll just wait till tomorrow, till PNN tomorrow. But the death card, okay. Will we see an end, a quick ending to this deportation? Yes, we have a yes. Now I know I just heard on somebody's video that the news that there are a few Democrats that are planning to go to El Salvador and to demand his return. That's some bravery. That's some bravery. It immediately brought to mind back in the 70s, I think it was the 70s, when, the whole phrase drank the Kool-Aid came from Jim Jones' cult. And the name escapes me at the moment, but there was a Democrat, I think it was a politician, that went down to see if he could save those people, and he was unalived. So I'm going to pull 3 cards about the Democrats that are planning to go there. I'm not sure. All right, will they actually go? I'm going to ask that. Will they actually go? Will they actually? I'm not getting that they'll go. It feels like something else will happen, so they decide not to go. In other words, the situation is addressed. I'm going to pull 3 cards on how our democracy does and how the Democrats do under this duress. I think I got this card before regarding the situation. I remember pulling it last night. The sun, light will be shown on the situation. I really think that we're going to see exactly what this is going on, that it's not about deporting immigrants, it's about the trafficking. And I actually see Democrats and Republicans coming together and agreeing this has to stop as the light is being shown on the situation. The deportees are being deported not because we have too many immigrants in this country. I'll never forget, I was so horrified when during that fascist rally at the end of October at Madison Square Garden, they're all, and it was at all the rallies, they were holding up these signs that said, "Deport immigrants now." It's just like, that's a cult. That's a cult. Make no mistake. But it looks like Republicans and Democrats are going to come together in agreement that this is not okay and it needs to be stopped. And it will get stopped. And it took for Dumpy to say that he's getting ready to deport us. Us meaning the homegrown American citizens. He's a sadistic, murderous sociopath. Not trying to ruin your day, I'm just confirming what you probably already know. And letting you know that you're not crazy to think that. He should be in a prison. I wouldn't wish the El Salvadoran prison on anybody. I wouldn't wish the concentration camp on anybody. I'm just not sure how hard I would cry for him if it happened. I'm just expressing a sentiment that I think we're all, how much suffering he's caused people. Dumpy. Okay, it needs to come back. I'm pulling 3 cards on him. I'm getting a very strong feeling that more people in America are enraged than you might ever imagine. Enraged to the point of absolutely mobilizing. Get ready. Now you know what's about to hit. This is about him in particular. 5 of Cups. He's trying to hold on to what he can. In the face of being the Fool, I keep on getting the Queen of Wands. That's a female judge. The one he's dealing with right now, his DOJ is dealing with right now regarding Garcia. She holds the power. Our legal system has been greatly challenged. The Fool card, yeah, she's exposing him. This judge, not Boasberg, but the other judge, the female judge, is exposing this for what it truly is. And the 5 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, yeah, this has to do with us having experienced a great loss of credibility on the world stage. It's like in the negative, in the red. And the Page of Pentacles. This is all speaking to the awareness coming and becoming very, very, very clear to all. This is a Nazi Germany kind of a move in the 30s. That's what it's being identified. You'll see it being identified as such. So, I want everybody to pray for these judges and for all the people that are defending democracy so that this madness can be cut off. Before we go, I'm going to ask if we join together, if it's the people that will remove, I'm just assuming he'll be removed from office, it's the people. It's we the people. He's literally threatening the American people with deportation to concentration camps. How dare he, Putin #2? How dare he? It's the people. I'm not saying it's not the law. It's the people. It's the American people. Bye-bye, Donald. Bye-bye. I look forward to seeing you for Off the Ledge tomorrow morning. Please check out the show with Kathy Beal from this afternoon. We did that around 4. It's at 6:15 now. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, Psychic News Network. Thursday nights, we have a guided meditation for a healed America, but you don't have to wait for Thursday because there's one from last week, and the week before, and the week before, and the week before. And one more thing. There's a group of us that are doing declarations stating what it is that we want to see happen, our democracy restored, and all the various, bullet points. If you would like to receive that, we're doing this at 12 noon Eastern Time daily. Adjust to your time zone. Send me an email, AnnetteDion7@gmail.com. Just simply request the declarations and I'll forward them to you. All right. We're in this together. When we fight, we win. There it is right behind me. When we fight, we win. You can see it. You see it all the time. It never left. It's been there since October. Keep the faith and know that we can do this. We can overthrow him. Namaste. See ya.